Accrington Stanley are the worst ranked English football team on FIFA. And to say they've never been in the Championship or even the Premier League, it makes sense why. Accrington Stanley have never ever won a domestic cup like the FA Cup or Carabao Cup, and they've never dominated English football. The closest they've ever been to dominating was their promotion to League One. But since then, they've been a rubbish team, and at the moment they're currently fighting relegation in League Two.
Without further delay, we are pleased to introduce your new manager.
Well, here we go, the Accrington Stanley career mode. It's going to be a tough challenge, but I think I might be able to get it done. I've tried doing this before, obviously just not on this channel. Also, I tried doing a Create a Club on this channel, but, I got bored. And straight away, I found someone that I want to sign. To the 6 viewers of the Create a Club career mode first episode that I deleted because I've got this in my mind now, this guy was on fire for me, so I think I'm definitely going to bring him into the club if I can. As for the state of the team, it's not looking too good. The formation isn't even the right formation, so I think I need to switch the formation as quick as I can, so I can maybe build a good team to see exactly what I'm working with here. So this is the best I can think of at the moment. We're running the 4-2-3-1 wide formation, and our tactical preset is going to be pressing, because I feel like we're not really going to be working well on the attack by the looks of it this season. So if we think defensively, maybe that can get us promoted to League One instantly. But again, I'm not too sure, because the team, it's not looking too good. There's a lot of weak spots here. That defence is looking weak. Midfield is alright, because we have the Jack Grealish wannabe here, 19 years old. I don't know if Knowles is going to be the option for that striker. Don't get me wrong, his pace is good, but his finishing on the other hand, I know he's only 22, but I have a better option for that striker. Bigger problem, there's two main problems about this Accrington Stanley team. One of them being a lot of contracts are expiring soon, and we definitely don't have the financial takeover to sort all of these contracts out. Another problem is half of our starting 11 are loaned. Billy Crellin loaned in from Everton for a year. Jake Batty loaned from Blackburn Rovers. We have 2 solid young defenders who are also only loaned in. This guy's only on loan for 6 months, so he's leaving in January. And then Castello, who is loaned from Burnley. A lot of problems and a lot of contracts to extend, and we do not have the financial takeover to do it. Only 949,000. We need to think of some kind of way to make money, while also finding enough money to sign coaches, extend the contracts, and make at least one signing this season. And the board objectives, I've got this on harsh, so if we even mess one of these up, I'm getting fired probably. But, they're looking pretty okay. Sign 3 players in your youth academy assigned to the defender position. Finish the season with 250,000 unspent allocated funds, transfer budget and wage budget obviously. Make a 2,100,000 profit from a youth player sales within 2 seasons, that's alright. Domestic success, in League 2 we have to avoid finishing in the bottom half of the league, and within 2 seasons they want us to finish mid-table. We're scrapping that. This season our aim is to get that promotion, because we don't want to be staying in League 2 for too long, because we got to take this team to future Champions League winners. And then FA Cup, we're not going to worry about reaching the round of 16. and then get a streak of 5 games with at least 1 goal scored in away matches this season. That shouldn't be that hard if we get a solid striker in. But now we're going to review our scouting report, see exactly who this... Here is the man I want to try and bring in. Zach Nelson. Now for all of you who watched, the 6 viewers, if you're even going to watch this again, if you're even going to watch this video, that saw my create a club career mode, I deleted it because I only did 1 episode and I didn't like it that much. Zach Nelson is a good striker. He's not as pacey as Knowles, but he's definitely got that shooting and finishing we need. Only 19 years old, and he's a higher rated player than Knowles, who's 22. So if I can work on bringing him in, I should be fine for the season. But then we also have Jamie Miley, who's only at loan at Newport County from Newcastle, I believe. But then again, we have a bunch of brilliant players here, but we don't have the transfer budget to bring all of them in. So the main goal for this episode is to get that transfer budget we need. We're not going to worry about playing any games, we're just going to worry about transfer budget and sorting the team out. The exact way I'm going to be making that money is by selling dead wood that we don't need in the club. Not only just dead wood, but players we're not going to really use and not give chances to. And so I have 5 main players here that I'm not going to be using that much. Donald Love, obviously he's our starting right back, but we can put O'Brien there and I'll convert Woods into a left back. Simple as that. Michael Kelly, I'm not really going to be using him because as soon as Krellin's contract ends, I'm looking to use Isherwood. Ashley Hunter, we don't really need him. We have Costello for this season and we have Walton on the bench. Kelsey Mooney and Josh Woods, they're not really going to be using that much, getting used that much either, because if we bring in Nelson, we have Knowles as that backup. So these are the 5 main players, but if we get offers for other ones, you know, like the small 50 rated players, I might accept them. So let's just hope for the best and let's see if I can get all these sold. I know some of them are going to be a struggle because I've tried selling them before and no offers came in, but let's just hope this time there's some offers. I just thought as well, another quick and easy way to make some money is obviously going to be these pre-season tournaments. So I've set myself up for the European International Cup, and I'm going to play these games and see if I can win it, while also trying to sell some players, if you get what I mean. So hopefully we'll have a good budget by the 1st of August, so we can bring in these players, so we can actually aim for promotion. Okay, so things went well in the first 2 games of the season, you know. But unfortunately, we lost it by 1 goal, by 1 point. As we lost to the team that beat us 1-0. Annoying, because now we've just missed out on the money. But we still have a transfer budget from, forgot what his name is, Woods selling. We now have a budget of 1 mil. We still have a few more days left. We only have like 3 days left until August. I'm not selling Quirk, he's going to be too important in the future, so I'm not going to risk that. I think, you know what, genuinely being honest right now, I don't think we have enough to make any signings this season, so I'm going to have to work on hiring coaches and extending the contracts. Contracts extended, and I've also had 3 coaches signed. I don't have enough budget to bring in a goalkeeper one, but that's no pressure. Now, I've realised if we can't afford to bring any players in this season, maybe we need to be a youth academy focused team heading in to the next few months. So straight away, I haven't checked our youth academy yet. There could be big players with big potential, and I'm correct to say as well. Patrick Reynolds, he's English, 59 rated, has a potential of up to 78. He could be a good centre-back for us heading in to the next few seasons, especially heading into the especially when he reaches championship material. And with dynamic rating potential, he can boost up to even higher than 78. So straight away, we're going to be promoting Patrick Reynolds to the team. As for the rest, I'm not really thinking they're going to be that good to put on the team. Because they're not. I mean, don't get me wrong, they're still good, but their ratings aren't good enough to boost them up onto our first team. So I'm going to keep them here to develop. And I do still have 52k. That should be enough. And it is. We can send a scout to some kind of country. Now, I can't send them out to a club like England, but I can still send them out to a European country. And I think the best option here could be send them out. I'm going to send them out to Serbia for 3 months. No, right. We do not have that good of an option here of players of countries we can send these to. But one thing I think could be a good option here now. I'm gonna send a coach to Jamaica for 3 months to find me a striker, a centre back, a right mid, and a CDM. No, and a left back. No, I want our striker to be a poacher, I want our centre back to be a ball playing defender, and I want our left back to be a wing back, an attacking wing back. And there you have it, we've sent a youth academy scout out to Jamaica for 3 months with the remaining budget we have. Which means now we are completely bankrupt. We cannot bring in any players this season. Which means this is the team I have to work with. With the new signing of Reynolds here as well. Which means Rich Bageolu goes to the bench. And you know what? I'm also going to put O'Brien onto the first team. Because maybe Love could, you know, sell. So can the other players. But we're getting close to that first game of the season, and I'm kind of worried because, you know, the team isn't that good by the looks of it. And it's against Doncaster, who have been pretty good in the season. So I'm going to see what happens. Maybe some players will sell before the game. Let's just hope they do. Right, see now we've sold 2 players. We've got a budget of 753,000. Now I can either use that to buy a goalkeeper coach, or invest more into the youth academy, or bring in a loan player, or even bring him in on a permanent transfer. But looking at this team, where is our weakest position? I would say bring in a new right mid, because Wally is getting a bit too old, and Walton's 25. You cannot be relying on a fit, which means he's not going to develop anytime soon. I mean, what's he going to develop to, a 25-year-old? So, I think the best option for this season is to work on that right mid position. Maybe bring in a good youngster who can also be like, you know, a bench player. Or even just have him starting over Wally. So let's see exactly what I can do. and see if it works. Looking at my options here, it looks like we have one good deal here. Romel Donovan. English, he's at Burton, I believe. But he's out on loan, which, oh no. I was looking to sign him, but unfortunately he's out on loan, which means we now have to keep looking. And by the looks of it, there isn't really anyone I want to be signing. So this is going to hit a big problem for us right now. Finally brought someone in. After hours of searching, I was able to get a deal in. Problem is, I don't know if he's gonna be good enough to start. I'm gonna put him on that starting 11 for now, but I don't know if he's gonna be good enough to start for us. I hope he will be, but his name is Barton. I forgot what club I signed him from now, but we finally did it after hours of searching. So now we can go into that first game of the season with at least one brand new signing, knowing we have a youth academy set up as well. So let's go and hopefully get the 3 points. Alright, so here we are, first game of the season. We're away to Doncaster. And from what I've seen, their squad is pretty strong. But ours, it's obviously going to be even stronger. So best thing we can do here now is hope for the 3 points. Or maybe even just a draw will be helpful away. Because with one of our objectives being to score at least one goal in a streak of 5 away matches this season, this is where that streak could start. Coyle. It's a beautiful through ball to Knowles, who takes it, and he's just about missed it. Good attempt, good play of football on the attack there. If only that went in. Early advantage goal was exactly what we would have needed. So much for trying to bring in Nelson this season, we've ended up replacing him for Gibson, for Barton. And now we need to deal with Knowles, who, judging by what I was playing in pre-season, he actually isn't that bad of a striker. Especially when we've got Henderson to link him up as well. I mean, look at this play. Defence can't get past him, but the defence can't tackle him, but he can't get past the keeper, and that's where we're messing up a little bit. Oh god, here comes Doncaster. Brilliant defending. I think that's our new signing as well. Brilliant play by Henderson to Knowles. And again, okay, I was about to say, it's going to be a throw-in for us, which is really useful if there was someone we could actually throw it to. Ah, what? I swear that came off him. And either way, we still position. Oh, it's a handball, which means it's going to be a free kick for them. Or it's offside. I don't know which one it was. But either way, here we go. I mean, both teams are playing good, but we are just better when it comes to the attack. We need Knowles to make himself available. Barton. Yeah. I have a feeling I'm going to come to regret signing Barton. It's brilliant defending. Batty is a brilliant defender, I have to admit that. Maybe I can use the leftover, maybe I can bring in a transfer budget so we can bring some of these players in on a permanent deal. That's one thing I didn't think of. Why have we just spent our transfer budget on a new right mid when I could have spent it on bringing in Castello or someone on a permanent deal? I think we've messed up massively there now. Unless something happens here. Barton set up the pass. Knowles, he can't. Don't get me wrong, he's a solid striker by the looks of things, but we need him to get them in the back of the net. Batty again, brilliant defending. It's on to Castillo. Crossed it into Knowles. Can't finish it. That's offside anyway. So I think he was saved by the offside flag there. And there goes half time. It was a decent performance, but we definitely need a goal heading into that second half. Ion is good to build up play. Kick off the scoring in the second half. He's hit the post. 3 minutes into the second half, we have a brilliant chance, but Henderson's just hit the post. Here we come again. Barton, it's a brilliant cross. Takes a shot. Clear, come on. The referee's not going to give a handball. That was a clear handball. All ball to hand, but look. Right. Here comes Doncaster. It's beautiful defending again. And now we're on the counter attack. Knowles, all on his own, takes a shot. It's another brilliant save by the keeper. And it's going to be the first corner. Knowles has been playing good, but I'm going to give Mooney an opportunity to try and bag us something here. Woods wants the corner and he'll take it. But nothing comes of it. 20 in-game minutes left. We need a goal. Because Doncaster are good on the counter-attack. Just like right now. And there's issues coming in. Brilliant defending. It just... What a tackle. And we could have just kept ourselves in this. I'm taking off Batty for Quirk. Edge of the box. Kick, clears it out. Falls back with us now. Henderson has just dropped the ball. I don't think he knew he had it. Here we go. Brilliant build-up play here. 10 minutes left. We could grab something. Or at least we need to. It's all hope here. Through ball to Henderson. Henderson. Mooney's in. Takes a shot. It's another brilliant save by the keeper. And that could have been our last opportunity of the game. Right there. And now here comes a counter attack by Doncaster with 2 minutes left to play. 2 minutes left to play and we've got an opportunity here. We need to do something with it. Barton. He's got an opportunity opening up. Can't do anything with it. And our first game ends in a 0-0 draw to Doncaster. We were away, so a point is good. Especially judging at the fact that we're the worst team in the league. But all around, the play around the pitch was brilliant. Batty's defending, Knowles is attacking, Henderson's passing. And Barton, in the first 20 minutes of that game, Barton was not proving anything good. Until After that 20 minutes he was playing brilliant, good passing, good crossing, good runs across the wing as well. Brilliant work from the squad here. I mean, if anything, I reckon we can actually get this team promoted this season. Even though we didn't get the 3 points in that game, I'm still happy with the squad's performance, you know. Reynolds, brilliant. Batty, brilliant. Everyone was brilliant. But there's a few problems we need to worry about. We might be playing good now, but as soon as it comes to the end of the season and we're in League One, we're not going to have half of that team with us. So thinking about it, we really do need to step up a gear. Maybe bring in a new transfer budget before deadline, so we can bring in maybe 1 or 2 on a permanent deal. But anyway, Carabao Cup action next. I'm not gonna worry too much and play the whole game. I'm just gonna play it on my own, and I'll show you guys the result, because obviously playing one game in the first episode, that's not really the best, is it? So Carabao Cup action. Let's hope we can get a win and advance through to the next round. Okay, we've run into a slight problem. Jimmy Knowles has just gotten a red card, which means he's going to be missing out on the next game. It's a horrendous tackle. And now he's at the red. It's currently 1-1. We've got about 14 minutes left to play. So I'm hoping we can actually go to the next round, even though we're down to 10 men. We're already heading to a penalty shootout. I believe one of our players have gone down injured at the end of that second half. I've never been too good at penalties, and you can see why. I mean, we are up against a League One team, so it makes sense if we do lose this one. But I'm hoping we don't. Alright, we at least get one. That's a good sign. We need to hope we can save this one, and we do. He's put too much power, it's going to hit the post. No, it didn't. Okay, that's a good sign. Another problem is Krellin is not as tall as their goalkeeper. Henderson, we have to save this. I think he's going down the middle. Oh no. We're knocked out in the first round due to penalties. I've got a penalty curse, I swear. But anyway, I need to find out which one of our players went down injured, because it could be a serious problem. I just hope it's not Reynolds, because I know it was someone in our back four. It is. Oh no. Okay, it's not that bad. He's only going to be out for 5 days. He's going to miss Swindon, but so is Knowles. It's not that bad. Alright, so things really aren't looking good for us based on our attack right now, as we are currently 4 games in and we are yet to pick up a win. We just suffered a 1-1 draw to Bradford, 1-0 defeat to Grimsby, 0-0 to Swindon and 0-0 against Doncaster. 4 games in and we currently sit in a relegation battle. The only thing saving us is the 3 draws we've had. It's not looking good, I can tell you that. We're in a position where Accrington are in real life right now. Accrington sit in 22nd in real life, and we're sitting in 22nd right now. To make things even worse. Okay, we're not that far away from playoffs, but also we're only 4 games in. But our Jamaican Youth Scout report is back, and it is terrible. Worst thing I've ever seen. And we don't even have enough funds to bring in players from the youth. So, straight away, I already know what we need to work on next episode. Next episode, I need to work on bringing in more money. With 10 hours left of before the transfer window ends, I need to bring in more money so I can bring funds for the youth academy. And maybe even try and bring in a new striker, because by the looks of it, we're lacking in the attack. Anyway, I hope you all enjoyed the video. If you did, make sure to give it a thumbs up, subscribe, and I'll catch you all in the next one. Peace out.